Hello, Real Fish. Hello, Tough Chicken Nugget. Hello, Matt Bro. Can you guys hear me? Audio check. Is microphone sound fine? All of that? Testing, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Yes? Okay. And the audio is fine? Let me get the personal server code in case anyone wants to join. There you go. I did say last week I was going to return and do more of this because honestly, this might just be the best subrealm in the game. No cap. I think it is the best subrealm in the game. Anyways, today I am planning on doing the Remorseless because I have practiced it a bit. I haven't done a real run on it, but I've done a few practice runs. And if I beat it, I don't know if I can. Maybe we'll go to the Citadel. I'm going to waste no time though, I'm just going to get right to it. Because this Remorseless Tower will either take me 15 minutes or 15 hours. Cows Q&A, please. I mean, you can ask me a question, I'll just answer it. I was planning on making, like, a behind-the-scenes video, but, like, I am just, like, so lazy, bruh. I am, like, lazy for everything. Good luck, thank you. But I've done a few practice runs of this. I don't think it'll take too long. I just gotta, like, lock in. The worst part of the tower is, like, floor 9 and 10. But yeah, I've practiced the later floors more than the beginner floors, so I do actually expect to fail these a bit more. And at first, I didn't really like the appeal of the tower, but as I've done practice runs on it, it's kind of grown on me. And there we have it. I'm just walking off. Yep, this is going to be a fun start. Dude, I haven't done a Remorseless in so long. Dude, I think my last Remorseless was cows. But cows is like a peak. Oh, no, okay. Cows is actually SC, and this is like a lower rem, so this shouldn't be that hard. Are there some Purist towers in Steelspire? They're mostly client object based. I never really had any complaints of any of the towers, though. I think they're all fine. Okay, I can't lie, this jump over here kind of sucks. Let's see if I can do it first try. There we go. That's an awkward jump. Oh. Probably not the best idea to be going into Ito and going right to the Remorseless, but I mean, who cares about warm-ups? Did the Remorseless get nerfed? Did it? I wouldn't know. Have you tried speeding right through? I have not. I already have a soul crushing in mind that I'm doing for the next video, and that's going to be the only tower I do that is, you know. And I failed that. Yeah, I failed that. I don't know why I jumped there. God, this floor is filled with awkward jumps. I know what SC you're doing, but I'm not telling. Yeah, if you are 100% confident, I would prefer if you didn't say. Because I honestly think... Do I feel this again? Okay, don't. I honestly think it would be better off if people didn't know. I think that will ruin some of the aspect of the video. Anyways, floor 3. The first 3, well, is this floor short? I know the first 2 floors are very short. Do you actually know, or do you want... Yeah, do you know abnormal? I mean, I guess there is ways to see. I'm not gonna say how, but... So now this place has been out for a while. Anyone who has played this, what are you guys' favorite towers? If you guys have played Steelspire. I gotta say, my favorite tower, easily Nerves of Steel. I mean, Fly High is probably second. If I beat this tower, this will probably be the second favorite tower. Wait, where do I go? Wait, what? I like zoned out for 1 second and I'm like lost. Do I go here? Yeah, I go here. You think Weird Energy is the best? I gotta actually play Weird Energy again because I've played it twice and I've crashed both times. But it got a quality of life and I really want to see what that's about. And to be honest, Weird Energy wasn't really that bad when I played it. So that makes me even more excited for the quality of life. I just gotta hope my internet doesn't go out again. And floor 4. I cannot let Mark pass me, so I gotta like lock in. I'm still gonna read chat though. Okay, we got more awkward jumps up here, by the way. I think the start of this floor is the worst. I love the music for it though. Definitely my favorite music, I think, in the entire tower. Does the floor get long? Yeah. They get even longer at 9 and 10. But I think for now, this is like... I wouldn't even say these floors are long. They're just like intermediate length. So apparently... you can just chill on these platforms. I'm not going to. I'm going to chill on the last one up here. But, I thought these would be like Ken Collide True. Like this one. Take for this example. I'm just going to write this up. It tells you to go down, but you can actually just stay up here. And I'm going to use that. Because I've never actually done that gameplay in the practice. I've always used, I guess, that skip. Not so bad. Yeah, I'm clearing this tower today. And next floor. Actually, we got like one awkward jump here. I don't really like this jump. There we go. Next floor. This tower's 100% REM. Yeah, I agree it's REM. Are you locked in? Not really. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really locked in. I am reading a lot of chat, and I enjoy reading chat, but it is slowing me down. That being said, keep chatting, so I can not do the tower. Because, I mean, like, I could, like, not read chat and then, like, just lock in. You'll see me be done with this tower in, like, 2 minutes. But, like, what's the fun in that? When you beat cows, what was the first tower you beat afterwards? I don't remember, honestly. I do not remember. Probably an event tower, surely. What? I guess I could have prepared that better. I guess. My bad for not going full first person. I never failed it in a practice run, so I did not expect to fail that. I'll be back in no time, though. I hope. Thank God the music is super peaceful. That's how I do it. Prefer jumping from that area and not from the right. Okay, awkward jump time. Easy. What's the best joke that's come from your channel? It would be an inside joke that you guys wouldn't understand. Okay, where's Mark? Wait, I thought he was on floor 1! He's above me?! Why does floor 1 and this floor have the exact same color? Okay, let's try that again. I don't know how I failed that. But yeah, for anyone who just joined, I actually haven't done a Remorseless in a long time. Besides, I guess I lied with cows being the last one, because I did Scythe Recognition. Yeah, I did Scythe Recognition. I honestly forgot about that, because I did that in one day. But Scythe Recognition is like, it's kind of free when you're like, at the top. Wow. Okay, I hesitated because I thought it was like one of those platforms that, like, you know, you wait on it and it goes back up to where it was. Like, it shrinks and then it enlarges again, and I realized too late it doesn't do that. That's fine. Hate this part so much. At least it's like in the first floors, so it's like if I fail it, it's not really a big deal. How many times do you think I'm going to be like falling back to this floor? Hopefully not much. Okay. Yeah, sorry if I don't talk much. I am going to start locking in over time, so I don't loop fail, because I don't like loop failing. What am I doing? I was doing that jump like I already activated this button right there. And back on 4. You stood in an SCP containment breach. What do you mean? Did I say I was gonna do that? I mean, I've played the game before. Like, if we're talking about the original containment breach, I've played it. I've made a video on it before. What's the best era on Roblox you've experienced? That's a good question. I really liked when Roblox did the Ready Player One event. That was probably my favorite time on the platform. That event was so good. Also, when like Roblox just did like Axel Egg Hunt events. I feel bad for the people who never got to play those. Can I add you? I don't accept connection requests, unfortunately, but you can follow me. You only got to play the newest one they did in 2023? Wasn't that like really bad? I think it was not even like really an egg hunt, it was like a death hunt, no? I would say this floor is a difficulty spike, though. Not like an absurd one, but it has the most punishing gameplay for sure. Yet. I'm not saying that just because I fell. I'm saying that because the part where I did fall, I kind of knew I would have a fail in a real run. I was doing it in practice, like, oh yeah, I'm definitely having a fail there. And well, I was right. Do you think my laptop can run this Roblox map? I mean, I don't know. You could always try. I've heard some people have optimization problems with the game, like some people do lag on it. Okay. Floor 6. God, I really should have done another practice run of this. I don't want to, like, have, like, some stupid mistake. Okay, this I can choose of T-pose. This one, if I do pretty fast, I can do a little skip. And there we go, I'm on the truss because I did it pretty quickly. Correct, 10 floor challenge is a really good tower. In fact, like, all of the towers here are pretty good. Forgot you do not press that one. What? Alright, dude, really? Where do I even go? I guess I have to go here? The only bad here, TOSL? Which one is that again? TOSL. Maybe it is bad because I don't even remember it. TOSL. I didn't mind it. I feel like the end of a drag, it's like a drag at the end. In my opinion, though, the only one I didn't really like, it was a steeple. It was a steeple of bad cable management. But to be honest, that was mainly just a skill issue on my part. Like a terrible skill issue. Not my proudest gameplay. Is it better to use 60 or 120? 120. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I failed at that button that I somehow activated. Okay, can I not fail this again? Thank you. T-pose this. God, dude, I literally have zero nerve control. Like, this was like a piece of cake when I have a practice tool in my hand. And that's that floor. You beat cows 6 times? What reason is there to beat it 6 times? Alright, I'm probably gonna lock in though from here until I get to like 9. Or I fall. This part's pretty free. I think this is the end of the floor, right? Yeah. Hey Asteroid, how you been? I do not like this jump. I've had to hit the button. Wait, what? Is that jump makeable? Yo, am I going crazy? Oh, it is. Didn't feel like it. Make sure I hit that, or you literally fall. There we go. I literally do not remember any of gameplay here. I should be fine. Easy. Your cam control seems a bit bad. Yeah, I will admit it's not the best. What's the insane tower you're gonna beat? I think it's best if I don't say. If the video gets made, I think you would appreciate it if you went into it without knowing. Okay, I got to like turn off shift lock when I... Yeah, there we go. Alright. So that's how I find out I have to do the floor again. I didn't just walk off, I hit my head and then walked off. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I want to know like specifically how bad it is. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is my camera control? And be brutally honest. 10 is like perfect, 10 is and 0 is terrible. Four, 5. Okay, so there's a lot of room for improvement there. Okay. I think a lot of it is nerves. My prize for completing this floor was to beat it again, and I did just that. Okay. So for those who don't know, this is where the tower gets really long, and the reason why there's a 20 minute plus indicator on it. Like, look at all of this! Look at all of this! And you can't fail at all, by the way. At least for, like, the most part of it. But it's fine, though, because this is where my practice went. This is where my practice went. I say that as I almost just had the stupidest fail I've ever had. Yeah, I will not be reading chat a lot as I gotta really lock in on these last few floors. What does that do again? Oh, right. Can't forget that. I remember the path to this as well, if I remember correctly. It's go here, take a right. And then here you jump to here. And then this way. Then we jump down here. Hit that. Is this jump even makeable? Oh! Jesus Christ! Well, it could have been worse. Honestly, it could have been worse. Crazy, that was like the last jump of that section too. Hard jump at least. The name of the tower? Tower of Geometric Kinetics. As long as I can catch myself at the end of floor 8, then I guess we're good. I guess. Better than floor 1. You should start speedrunning all jumps on camp control towers that are way too hard for you to beat. You will learn hard gameplay and get insane skill boosts in camp control. What are some good towers to do that then? Like for practice? Okay, that was close. What if I just... I guess that's safer. Alright, I think we are now officially halfway done with the floor! Only have more floor 9 to go. You know, thank God this part is netted at least. Though I have to wait for the thing to come back. That was very unsight readable, by the way, so thank God I practiced that. Why are those trusses there? Can this float? Like, bro, that is like the longest floor ever. Well, there goes a dream of fluking those 2 floors, but I mean, let's be realistic, that wasn't happening. I don't even care that I have to do, like, I don't care that I have to do, like, all these floors again. I care that I have to specifically do all of 9 again. I like how the new Roblox update, I can't see what people are saying. I mean, at least I know people are talking. I just don't know what they're saying, so I guess it's better than nothing. Roblox and their stupid age verification. Isn't there any skips in this tower? In this tower, I don't think so. I mean, there's like some small skips that like the green outside, for example. Here, you can like ride these platforms up, and you skip like some kind of gameplay, but it's like negligible. If there's any like big skips in this tower, I don't think so. I mean, empty towers usually don't really have many skips anyway. And I do consider this tower an empty tower. You think Roblox is gonna remove R6? I mean, their comment on Twitter hinted at it. People are gonna be so mad if that goes through, rightfully so. I mean, like half the games on the popular page won't be working anymore. No way they would do that. Honestly, I thought I'd be failing this floor a lot more, but I'm not, so at least that's good. We only want fails 4, 5, and up. Ideally, not even 4, 5, and up. Maybe like no fails at all. That'd be nice. 0, 4, 0 fails at all. Bruh. I almost went the wrong way. I almost fell because I went the wrong way. Thank you, T-Pose. Yeah, I think this is a good pace for me. I've already been doing this for like an hour. It doesn't feel like an hour. I feel like it's only a matter of time before I fail this jump, by the way. That was close. Maybe I should actually look to see how far up I am up this slope before I make a jump like that. Are you going to do speedrun through as your first SC, or are you going to stick to the original one? I'm going to stick to the original one. The video has been... I've been working on it for like, maybe like a month now. Not like just the SC, but like the video itself. So I've committed to the SC I'm doing. Bruh. Yeah, college, I am in a college semester currently, so like, the Ito video probably will take a while. I'll be real with you guys. So all I ask is that you guys are patient with it. Oh my god, I almost just fell off. I beat cows long ago to understand the 19 fails. Yeah, 419 is something else. See, like, I'm not someone who does well under pressure. You guys, you've seen it right now on this tower. I have terrible nerve control, and that's probably why my cam control looks so bad. It's also the reason why I just refrain from doing soul crushing for the longest time, because I'm just, I get so nervous. Bro! I'm not the one who saw that, right? Like, I almost just walked off despite me pressing spacebar. Another slanted jump. I'm just gonna do it like that. Do you consider doing obelisk of Viking strategy? I have. It looks really daunting, to say the least. I mean, hey, it would probably make a cool video. Who knows? But it isn't my focus right now. If you were to ask me that question, like a week after I did cows, it would have been a fat no, because the last thing I want to do is do like the gameplay on floors 10 through 14 again. But I'm over it now. Congrats on the Ito Award nomination, thank you. I didn't even know it was happening until someone told me about it. Am I to expose? Okay, I should probably lock in. I'm about to fall because I have all these messages on my screen. But to answer your question, I did see the message. I'd prefer if you didn't expose the SC I was doing. I think the other one was about Kotao. I'm sorry, I didn't read the one about Kotao. If I did Kotao, yes, I did do Twist and Weirdness. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really like it. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not... Hot take, that Citadel is not better than, like, mid. I didn't have a good time with it. Okay, back on floor 9. It's like weird, you know, because on one hand, I really want to know what people are thinking the SC I'm doing, but the other hand, I don't want people to say it and, like, it's correct. All I will confirm, because to make it fair, I did accidentally reveal this fact. It's not Tower of Confusion, so there you go. You know it's not Tower of Confusion. Not like I'd ever want to play that tower anyway. Good lord, bro. I'm pretty sure this like little section right here is inspired off Undertale, but I could be wrong, of course. It gives me that Undertale vibe. What was so bad about 419 on cows? A lot of the gameplay is just over nothing. And like I said earlier, I don't do well under stress. So like to take like back then, I mean even now, I'm not like really good at obbies. It would take me like on the worst day, it would take me like 3 hours to get to floor 19. So you could just imagine how nervous I was to like make a mistake. Did I take makeable? Thought I missed my ride for a second. No, I cannot. I cannot really disclose anything about it. Okay, I think I see why the trusses are there. I think the intent in gameplay is that you jump and wrap around them now. Yeah, like that. Okay. What did I fail? Oh, I failed like over here. Alright, let's go. Almost failed it again, bro. I almost failed it again. Is that it? Is that 4-9? One more! Now 410 is also like excruciatingly long. So I'm not getting my hopes up yet. So the gimmick here is you gotta like push this white orb all the way to the win pad because you can't win without it. But I have practiced this floor, so I have at least an idea of what I'm doing. What? Oh, I go. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. No! Wow. I should have put out the crystal, but my head, I wasn't thinking straight. I could have used the crystal, maybe that would have been saved. Yeah. I should have used the crystal. Bro did the same thing he did in cows? No, that's crazy to say. That's crazy. No, because of cows, I've done the dropper like a lot. I did the dropper so many times. That fail was inexcusable. But this one, that was the first time I went to floor 10 in this tower. So I think that was a fair fail. Comparing that to the cow dropper fail is absolutely crazy. I almost didn't put that fail in the video because I just thought it was so embarrassing. It's like I'm literally talking about what you should not do in the dropper, and that's not pay attention. And what do? I get sidetracked and I die in the dropper because I'm not paying attention. Where's Mark? Boss, alright. Well, Mark, you may actually beat this tower before me. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know it'd just kill me like that. Now my momentum is lost. Thankfully, like, these first floors are really quick. Worst and least favorite tower? My favorite, easily Tower of Nerves of Steel. Least favorite, Steeple of Bad Cable Management. It is insane to me how this like tower tricks you into thinking it's short. Like, if you ignore the 20+ minute indicator on it, it tricks you into thinking it's a short tower, because floor 1 and 2 are short. But then you got like floor 9. Dude. If I ever get, oh shoot. Yeah, I'm literally not paying attention right now. If my loop failing gets like really bad, then I'll swap to TOWE, because I really want to check out that quality of life that they did. And then I'll just go back to this tower, because I think I can beat this today. I mean, I got to floor 10. It's only been like an hour. Every answer to that question I get, that question completely contains different towers. Yeah, I will say, this area, it is the best. It is probably the best area I've ever seen in this game. Like, subrealm, maybe even just area total? Everything, like, the lobby is so good. The towers are so good. I don't really have any major complaints about any of them. Some people don't like TOWE. I didn't have a big problem with it. I crashed on it twice, and I don't really think it's that bad of a tower. The only thing is just, like, it can get a little boring the first 2 floors, but... Have you seen the Diamond Boy Cows video? I have. It was good. I found it funny that he was also T-posing when he fell on like floors 10 to 14. I thought I was the only one who did that. Do you think he took inspiration? Well, I mean, in the description it says inspired by, so I think so. Surprisingly, I haven't failed these awkward jumps on 4 yet, but I think I'm about to jinx myself. Nope, I did not jinx myself. Is this tower good? Honestly, it's alright. I'd say it is good. I don't really like how much of a drag the last 2 floors are. I'd say it's probably like a top 4 tower so far that I've played. Just going to cheese this one by riding the elevator up, as always. I don't know why, or if that skip is intentional, but it exists. Do you think you'll win Best Video Award? I don't know. I haven't seen the other videos. But if you find it the best, then thank you. You know, when I was making it, I remember when I was like grinding it, I was gonna be like, how do I make this into a big house like video? Because for those who don't know, the hard badge video on Hard Endless 2000 was the first kind of video I made. Really? Am I playing Dropper? It was the where do I go, bro? Oh my god. It was the first video I made of that kind where it's like it took a really long time to make, but I was really happy with. Yeah, I'm playing Dropper. God dang it. I was happy with the outcome. I wanted to make more videos like that. And so since I was doing cows for like really that long, unexcusably that long, I was like, how could I make that into a video like that? And so I don't know, found a way. I am really happy with how I got the video to turn out though, because I was worried I wasn't able to make it as good as I wanted to, like the big house one. Because Ito is a hard game to do it like that, in that format. If you guys haven't watched the Hard Endless 2000 video though, you guys have probably like no idea what I'm talking about, because that video, it's kind of like a format. Hard Endless 2000 was in that format, the cows video was in that format, Forsaken video was not necessarily exactly as in that format, but it was pretty close. I hate this tower. I hope you fall again. Well, I can't fall beyond this point, buddy. I can't fall beyond this point. Yeah. The one regret I have with the Hard Endless 2000 video is that I made the music too loud. And I will never, I'll never let that go. I'll never let that go. Because I listened to the music, as I was editing the video, I was listening to the music so much, I went numb to it. And I'm like, I have it on like 200% volume, and I thought it was fine. So when people point out the music was too loud, I'm listening through it again, and I still thought it was fine. It took months after that video was made for me to like rewatch it again and then actually realize that, oh yeah, this music is blastingly loud. And that kind of just ruined the experience of it. It's crazy how like such a like minor detail like that changes so much. So from that point on, anytime I spent like I'm making like a video that takes, you know, above an average time to complete, like a video that isn't just like a normal video, I have like people test watch the video just for that, just to make sure I don't have blastingly loud audio again. What's the exact difficulty of Tower? I think it's like a low, mid, remorseless. I think it's like 8.3. Okay, Mark. No, Mark, I do not want to do that bet. But you should have taken it. You should have took it. Yeah, if we ignore the fact that the music was too loud in that Hard Endless video, I think it was my favorite one to make. Obviously, by the way, I'm not doing Pain V4, screw that. Because I know that that is a question I get asked a lot when it comes to that video. I almost jumped off. What bet was made? Me and Mark just made a bet. Whoever would beat the Remorsals first. Obviously, he's like on floor 10. And no, he's not on floor 10. He fell. But, it's not really looking good for me, guys. It is really not looking good for me. I did jinx myself, and I did fail that awkward jump. You can't see my chat because of age verification? Yeah, it sucks. Hey, at least I know people are talking. With the locked icon, better than it being like a ghost town, I guess. Hey, Mives. Still on this tower, by the way. Yeah, I had a few bad fails. Okay, here's an interesting question. Why were you shouting and bashing your keyboard in the Big House video? I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's just say one of my teammates. I was just not having it that day. I was not having it that day. We kept failing and failing and failing, and then one of my teammates in the group. By the way, Mark, of course, the guy making who wanted to make that bet with me right now. I may as well mention his name. That was the guy. He was trying to blame the difficulty on like the design of the killer, because we kept dying to killer. How it works is you need to get cakes to fill your stamina, and he was blaming killer and blaming it on Thomas when it was a complete skill issue on his end. I don't think that killer was the reason why we were dying, at least like on that mode or, you know, day. Like, sure, Killer does suck on hard mode, but I'm working on a huge Pain Before solo vid and Steelspire. Thank you. But yeah, I was just so pissed. And you know who better to have my anger taken out on than someone who was blaming the creator of the game. Which, by the way, that Mark is someone who sells a lot. Like, you could put him on any game and he would sell. So I like to believe he was the reason why we were doing so badly. Thank you, Trifly. Jesus Christ! 850 tickets! I can buy everything now! Finally on my way back to floor 5. Best bit crash out in history? Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you had to name a crash out, that big house crash out, that is undoubtedly the worst one. Now, did I have a right to be that mad? Yeah, I think I did. I almost didn't make that. But yeah, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen that crash out, I don't even know to say if like you're missing out or whatever, but whatever you think it's like, it is worse. I gotta lock in. I don't want to fail this outside. This outside kind of sucks. Floor 5 complete. How long have you been grinding the tower for? Not too long. If we don't count practice runs, I've been doing this for now an hour and a half. Real ones know, by the way, I will. This is probably the last thing I'll say on that video. But real people know that the original difficulty of that badge was way worse than even the video makes it out to be. Because nowadays that badge is free. Like, come on, it's kind of free if you have good people. But like, real ones know how bad that badge was before the nerfs, before the crypto nerfs, before like the game passes. Dare I say, before the Golem nerf that I never even mentioned in that video. Oh my god, pre-nerf Golem. And that's another thing. I made 2 versions of that video. Y'all saw the Hard Endless 2000 badge, but on the first channel, I'm just gonna wait for these to reset. The Hard Endless 2K badge was actually a remake of an older video I made on a different channel, and I didn't like how I represented the badge. And in that video, it had old Golem, and oh my god, old Golem was so bad. Because imagine dodging, like, everything imaginable. Inverted camera, blue screen, green screen, someone shooting at you, lasers from hell, and on top of that, you have to be counting, you have to be quiet for one person to be counting to 6. And every time that person gets to number 6, everyone has to face a wall so they don't get everyone else killed. I don't know what Thomas was thinking of Old Golem. Even Banshee too. Banshee was also a run ender before she got reworked. But yeah, again, I did plan on saying this in like a behind the scenes video, but who knows, because I'm so lazy. So I'll say it here. If that badge never got changed, that might be like a 6-star no chart badge list. I'm not even trolling. I don't think anyone would have beaten it to this day. Normal Endless 2000? Maybe. Because before the checkpoints were added, we got to like 750, 1,750 or something like that. But Hard Endless 2K? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. We didn't even get to like... We didn't even get past 1K. I almost actually just fell through that gap. Wow. Yeah, the tower does have a really cool frame. Wait, Tri-Fly! Is Old Golem in Pain v4? Wait, is Old Golem in Pain v4? No! I didn't know that. That's funny. No wonder it's like so high on the Ultra badge list then. Now that's crazy. I thought that thing was like a legacy thing and no one knew about. The one thing about Pain v4 though, it does allow more players. Hard Endless 2000 only allowed 6. Too early on that, or too late on that. So at least if Pain v4, you have more like lives, because only one person has to make it to the end. But with 2K, what am I doing? How did I make that? How did I make that? Uh, 20-minute run just to get back to like floor 9. Buzz alright. Let's see where Mark is on this tower. Yep, sounds alright. I was hoping this area to have some unique towers. They all seem just generally well made. I mean, one of them literally has a mechanic I've never seen before. They somehow built like an a fly object where you can press F to fly and have like a double jump in the Ito kit, by the way. I think that was made using the Ito kit somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, that's what I've been told. I would say these towers are very unique. Like, there's a Steel. It's not often you go across an intense tower and literally like 75% of the gameplay is over nothing. Which, by the way, Nerves of Steel, that might be, I don't know if I can say it's my favorite intense tower, but it's up there. Because, Tenebrous Steps, you know that tower that was initially a baseline Remorseless, got moved down to intense. That's also up there for the best intense. I don't know if it tops that. Tenebrous Steps is so peak. But yeah, Nerves of Steel, one of the best intense towers I've played. That was close. Right down here. Make sure you get this. Can't wait to play the obelisk for real. I can't wait for them. I heard they're adding like a SC final stretch. You know I'm doing that. You know I'm doing SC final stretch, even if it's like terrifying gameplay. You know I'm doing that. And we are back on. Well, we're not on floor 9 yet. We have this annoying truss. Now we're back on floor 9. The gameplay's cool. Yeah, I dig it. It's something that grows on you because at first, at least for me, I didn't like it. But as I played more of it, I like it. Except floor 9. I don't like this floor. I never will. And you best believe it is only because it is an hour long. Undertale section. Yup, this floor is an hour long. It is an hour long. I speak the truth. You're going to be seeing this floor on your screen for the next hour. And, oh my god, I almost failed that. I am uber locked right now. See, I'm not nervous. I'm actually not nervous. If you were to ask me like an hour ago how I feel on this tower, I'd be nervous, but I'm not nervous. Nerves eliminated. And that's how you gotta play these towers sometimes. You just gotta go in not caring. You gotta go up to the tower and say, I do not care if I fall. And you won't believe how strong that mentality works sometimes. TOGK, I do not care if I fall. And just like that, floor 9 complete. Yeah, this tower is very hard to start read. Floor 10 TOGK, I do not care if I fall. Let's not make the same mistake this time. Practice this. Okay, I can't lie. This jump is a yikes. It is a yikes. We're good though. We're not on floor 1. I gotta do floor 9 again. I gotta do this entire floor again. And it's like, I can't even really call the progress I made on floor 10 progress. It's not button progress. I gotta, like, do the exact same thing I did last time to get back to where I was. You would think that pushing that orb would give, like, an indicator of progress. It's really not. It's really not. I really just gotta redo everything. But what can you really expect out of a short Remorse Leos? Let's see where Mark is. Yeah, Mark, so much for being this tower before me, bro. Like, you were on floor 10. What happened? Bruh. Bruh. Guys, do I do another run of this or do I check out TOWE? Why does floor 1 have to give me the illusion that that the tower is so short? What is tower 1? Is that an April Fool's tower? Oh, okay. I'll give this like one more good run because like this tower doesn't have button progress, so I'm not really afraid to like restart my run or anything. But I do really want to check out TOWE this stream because it would be nice to finally put that tower to rest. Because for those who don't know, the first time I played that tower, I got soft locked. The second time I played that tower, my internet went out. So part of me is eager to get that tower over with. Part of me is eager to just play and see what happens this time. That prevents me from completing it. Oh my god. Oh my god, this tower sucks. Dude, I literally press spacebar. I press spacebar. I press spacebar. Time to loop fail for 2, I guess. Stop crashing out? Oh, you haven't seen me crashing out then. I wouldn't consider this crashing out. It can get worse. You know what? There's just one thing I want to like make sure I know how to do, because every time I do it, I get like nervous. I get close to failing it, and then I actually did fail it this time, so I don't know. I do not like that. But I think if I just hold W. Bro, how did I fail that? Are we for real? God, you know what I gotta do? I gotta make it a side quest to actually play really freaking Big House again. Specifically do that April Fool event that got, or not even event, April Fool mode. I think it's called Maze. He added that like years ago, and I never played it. But it would be a nice badge to just get out of the way, because I did all those badges and I can't even say I 100% Big House because of that Maze mode. Or whatever. By the way, for some reason I can't complete this tower today, then I'll probably try again tomorrow. But I still have a lot left. Okay, I'm capping. I have a little bit left in me to keep doing this. What is the name of the tower? Geometric Kinetics. Well, Mark, I mean, your run isn't over. Well, Mark, you have to do floor 9 again. I wonder if you played Dive last stream. We didn't get to it because we were doing Crusher. But you're right, I should definitely play that again. How about tomorrow? Because today I'm doing just Ito, but tomorrow I can do both Ito and Dive. Yeah, Dive is a really cool game. Very underrated. I've been meaning to play it again. Man, there are so many things I still want to like stream. But like Ito has just been updating so much. Which is good! It's good. I think the updates slow down now though after Steelspire. I really wanted to do, for those who don't know, there's a game called, wait, what is it called? It's like a FNAF game where you're on a boat. It has an ultra hard badge, or it used to. Hence why What? Hello? Did I, like, miss a jump? What is that rap? It was like a game where you're on a boat. You gotta like fend off animatronics. I really liked the premise of it. It was really well made. There was ultra hard badge that I probably would have attempted, but they removed it. So yeah, rest in peace to that idea. Presents are gonna get unopened tomorrow. Are we confirmed on that though? Because I know Ito used to take, or back in Jato, it would take a long time for the presents to actually be unveiled. Not just when the event ended. But if they're actually open tomorrow, then that'd be nice. I am curious to see what the item for SOBZ is. No way it's like super OP, right? Yeah, I'm just making stupid mistakes. I wasn't supposed to jump there. Yeah. I'm gonna take a break from that tower. I'm gonna do a TOWE, and then if I feel like it, I will go back to TOGK. Because I really want to check out the quality of life. Too easy to take that ladder. So any changes they made to this tower, up till floor 8, I'll notice immediately. Because this is my 3rd time playing the tower! Yeah, floor 1, floor 2, I can't lie, they are filler, they are boring. It does get a little better, I can't say a lot better, because it really only gets good till like floor 8. Floor 7, floor 8. But floor 1, floor 2, worst gameplay easily. Which is why I can understand why some people didn't like this tower. Personally though, I think it's fine. I I don't think presents give... Oh, I guess they do give boost items. I remember one of them gave like a spring, which is, to be honest, it's kind of useless. I prefer if they don't give boost items though, because beating towers of boost items is kind of lame in my opinion. A healing item would be cool, but we already have plenty of those. So far, I haven't noticed any change, but this is only floor 2. I mean, they probably did the changes later in the tower. I've done this gameplay way too much, man. I don't think floor 3 was always like this. I mean, I could be mistaken, obviously, but I don't think the gameplay was exactly like that. Star's pretty laggy. I can see that, yeah, it is. There is a lot to it. And that's what I get for being impatient! I really should not have done that. Back to floor 1! I love Tower of Weird Energy. Can this go any slower? God, that almost killed me! What's gonna be your next hardest? The soul crushing. I mean, literally, like, the only option besides the soul crushing. Well, obviously, I can't reveal anything with the soul crushing, so I won't say anything about that. Actually, like, if we don't count soul crushings, the only harder tower I can do besides cows would be overcoming world imperfections, and I'm not doing that. Bro! I almost fell! I don't think that was also like that either. Nah, bro, did they buff the difficulty in this tower? It is challenging now. It used to be difficult. Ranked difficult. Probably the most random gifted message today. They did not buff the tower, but they realized it was way harder than difficult. I see that, yeah. It is also not fun to fail and have to do like 3 floors of this tower again. Am I crazy? Or is this floor like all new? Maybe it really has been that long since I played, but I don't think this was here. Oh no, this part was here. This part I remember. Oh my god, are you the guy who recommended me to try chalk? I have not tried chalk yet, man. Sorry to tell you. Goated music choice for this floor. Do not try orange chalk. I got you. I will not try orange chalk. I remember this section. Okay, maybe I'm just like going crazy. Maybe this floor is mostly the same. Pseudo treasure is pretty fun. I didn't all jump it. I did like 2/3 of it. It is okay in my opinion. Again, I haven't done a real run of it yet. I just did some all jumping of it. Not even all of it. I do not like the map feature it has. I really don't like it. That's like the personal, like, the biggest issue I have with it. Everything else is fine, though. What? I could also be mistaken, but I think the trusses move faster. Though they probably were always that speed. Not sure. This section I do remember. This section I also remember. It looks like they do keep the outsides pretty much the same. Imagine like everything I've been talking about, I'm just like going crazy and they haven't changed a single thing in these first floors. But this outside I know for a fact is the same. This floor is long as usual. I would hate to fall back down here and redo all of it. It's the only button progress we're getting, by the way. Okay, I think we're near the end. I think? Where do I Vincent Van Gogh? I honestly don't remember. I go here. Okay. When are you going to beat your first soul crushing? Can't say. Most of the bug list for this tower was just snake block, snake block, snake block. Yeah, unlike the higher floors, I know there was like a beatbox section that gives like a visual soft lock, and I thought I was soft locked because of it. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to go down there. I can't really see the client objects, so... You have to restart? You can't, like, just drop down? You can't, like, just drop down a bit? Yeah, I have learned my lesson from Steelspire to never play the buggiest tower on launch day. TOWE is exactly that reason why, because apparently this was the most buggiest tower on launch. And the soft lock I got on day one doing it adds up. Which I see you planning on completing? It is a mystery, I cannot say. Yeah, I'll be honest, playing this tower for the third time doesn't hit as hard, guys. This tower is not as good as I thought it was. It's like, it's okay. Okay, I give it the benefit of the doubt. It does get better on the later floors. It just takes so long to get to the later floors. Go here, right. Okay, here's the first change I know they've changed. These platforms used to come only in bursts of 3. So, like, you would have 3 platforms, but then, like, you would wait, like, 3 seconds to send more. But, no way, I failed that! But now, it sends, like, one after another, no cooldown. So that is the first change that I know has changed. Why is there no resetter for this swing, man? Come on, bro. You still tobed? Well, at least I don't have to restart the whole tower. At least I'm not at floor 1. nice to know the visual soft lock is still there, which again is not a soft lock, but I genuinely thought I was soft locked when I saw that for the first time. Have you beat the Immortals Tower? No, I'm taking a break from it. I want to check out the quality of life for TOWE, but more importantly, try to actually beat it, because I have never beat it yet. You know, it's good to know how that stupid platform fail that no one should ever fail has set me back like 3 minutes. And that is 3 minutes of my life I'm not getting back. So, let me not make that stupid mistake again. Okay. Uber locked on a challenging. There we go. Was that elevator always there? What elevator? I know they added one, but I haven't seen one. What elevator? I think the elevator's for these floors, no? I don't think the elevator contains shock though. Also, I don't think this little lounge area was here. Alright, well, I've done this before. At least the tower gets a little bit better now. By better, I mean speedrunnable. It doesn't take 5 hours. Ignore that. Your cow's video is a banger? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've done this for way too much. It's just muscle memory. If something's different, I'll catch it. I remember it bit by bit. Yeah, now that I think about it though, yeah, no shot this would have been like a difficult tower. I'm glad it got moved up to challenging. Like, what do you mean I can lose all my progress on that mistake? Is the entire tower just snake blocks? I'm gonna be real with you, that is what it looks like. I wouldn't know past floor 9 because I got soft locked. What is this key here for? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh! Check the top right of the roof of floor 6? If I fall there, sure. Ooh! Elevator! Can I... Okay. So now I have a guaranteed ticket to floor 8. Bet. I did get my butt in progress, thank you. And I didn't jump high enough. I jumped too late. See, there's a button resetter for this vine. I don't know why there isn't for the other. Are we nearing the ad blocker section? I remember this floor had like ad blockers. Or ads you have to like block. Wait, why? Why are these red? Why are those red? So should I just fall back down and take the elevator? Thank God for this, man. Are you gonna make more high quality vids in the future like the cows? It really depends if I have the motivation to. Currently, I would like to make one on a soul crushing, so. Yeah, you don't want to touch the neon red. I have learned that from my experience playing this tower. By the way, how long have I spent on this tower so far? Right, it didn't. I forgot. It did not count the one where my internet went out. But even so, it's not that long. So it's not counting this run with 23 minutes and the run where I went out with my internet. It only count the first day where I got soft locked. There we go. Here are the ads. Now I got the ad outside. Oh my god, I almost failed! You know, YouTube puts 3 ads on, like, videos now. That's why I have, like, monetization off for these live streams. I don't want you guys getting, like, 3 ads. I think that's just so ridiculous. This part's new? Maybe it's not? I don't remember. Yeah, that was definitely new. That was not there before. Why the exclamation mark? Oh, I see. Is the server code invalid? I mean, there's plenty of people in here. It's crazy how cows isn't considered soul crushing. Yeah, it's probably like a very split opinion in the Yuto community. I think it's soul crushing. My friend thinks it's soul crushing, but I've heard people think it's a peak rem. Obviously, my opinion is invalid because I haven't played a I haven't completed soul crushings, or even enough. So I don't really know what insane difficulty really is. feel like my opinion would matter more if I had completed multiple soul crushings by then, but I cannot wait for that floor 9 key. Bruh. Alright, well this is where I got to last time. And then my game crashed. So, or no, my game didn't crash. I got soft locked. I have another take. Citadel of Peril is insane. Now that I don't agree with. I think Citadel of Peril is a peak rim. I really don't know what cows should be, but all I know is that cows and Citadel of Peril are not. They are not a .01 difference. Alright, this is all new to me, because this is... Yo, are we going up the difficulty chart? Oh. Ooh. The vibe completely shifted. Feels nice to actually be making progress in the tower for once. What? What? Buzz alright. Okay, guys, it did not take me a year to beat cows, guys. I don't know where people are saying that. It took me 16 days to beat it. It took over the span of a year. If you really want to put it that way, because I would do a few and then I would get lazy and put it off for like a really long amount of time. Dude, that's so dumb. Okay, no, that's dumb. Why is there not a resetter for that vine? Why? Why does the vine not reset? No, I'm actually about to crash out on this tower because you have a timed block section and you can't grab the vine. Oh my god. Like, they have a resetter for one of them. Why not just have a resetter for all of them? So I guess when my beat blocks are on, I have to be lucky and hope that I can grab the vine. Otherwise, I'm out of luck. And that is not where I was supposed to jump. Okay. It's easier to do it once the vine or swing has, like, you know, lost some of its momentum. Why the... I mean, this section's still cool, don't get me wrong. What? Oh, nah, now you're tripping. Now you're tripping. This tower can't even take a compliment, bro. I've crashed out over challengings before. That is not that is not new. Like, don't get me started over Tower of Deep Darkness. Tower of Deep Darkness in Ring 2. Oh, shoot. Okay, that is my bad. I made a stupid mistake. Hello? Are these gonna respawn? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. I was to say... Why did that block take forever to spawn, bro? Yo! There's an intermediate block, that's why I didn't see. Okay, is that it? With this area? Challenging towers with the worst difficulty? In my opinion, yeah. I mean, again, I haven't played SC difficulty stuff. What? Oh, I just walked through the glass. Okay. Welcome to La La Land. This part may seem a bit familiar to you. I'm gonna get a key, right? Where's my key? You can't take these seriously when you say key anymore. He might be more brain rotted from VDS brain rot than me. Well, I have the key, so now I gotta go back to the door. Can I just... There we go. I can just walk off. What is this? What do I need a green ball for? Never mind, I see it. There we go. Welcome to the elevator. Does this tower remind you of another tower? It doesn't. Is it supposed to remind me of another tower? Dog, what is going on? Where's the weird energy in this? Well, I guess everything is weird. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, is this the end? Did I just do 410? Was that 410? Oh, the tower tricked me. The tower tricked me. Oh, that was 4-9. Reference to TOEW in Lost River. Yo, I have terrible memory. I don't even know what TOEW is. What is TOEW? Yeah, you gotta forgive me because I have like the worst memory imaginable. So I don't remember a single thing from Lost River. So is this 410? Where's my key? Yes, let's call this elevator. Okay, so question. Before the quality of life, Tower of Excessive Weirdness, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know if I ever played that tower. So it's in Lost River. I played this? I'm sorry, I just don't remember it. I played Lost River like maybe over a year or two ago. Okay, so my question, if you fall through the star before the quality of life, would you have had to play all of the gameplay again? Like that section I just went through? Yes? Wow. Wow. Yo, can I not? So that's probably why people were mad. Oh, shoot. But yeah, I could see why people would definitely be mad about that. Having to redo all of that. Tower looks really good though. Oh wait, we have the builder from Calm Before the Storm. Yo, I love your tower, dude. I think the only tower that I have like a distaste for, and even when I say this, it was still good. I just had a skill issue. The only tower I had a problem with was what is that steeple? The steeple of bad cable management. But then again, I just had a skill issue for that. TOWE, honestly, I don't mind this. I see why some people would have minded it, but I never got to experience... What? I never got to experience getting to this part, then having to redo floor 9, so... Dog is really gonna remake me do the button again. Oh, never mind. You're not supposed to jump on that, but I was able to just jump on it. I'm also vibing to the music. Dog, what is this? It's not letting me jump off of it. It's not letting me jump off of it. Am I doing this wrong? That works. Beating Kaz, the new Hearts is great. When are you doing soul crushing? Working on it right now. Well, not right now. I'm doing TOWE, but like in the background, I've been doing it. Okay, we're almost done. What did that button do? If it'll let me hit it again. God dang, it has a long cooldown. There we go. Oh shoot. It's fine though, right? I can just use the elevator. Right? I can just jump down and use the elevator, right? Fully locked in a challenging tower? You know it. I need this tower over with. One of the last ones I need to do. Besides, like, the Remorseless and Other Intents and the Citadel. What was that scream? You must be new around here. That's like, that is a normal. That's pretty normal around here. Okay. Did I actually just fall below? No, I didn't fall below floor 6. Well, shoot, I have to do this gameplay, unfortunately. Was that fall? I don't know. Roblox physics has not really been liking me today. Yeah, I think I'd have actually lost my mind without this elevator though. So I am super thankful to be actually attempting this after it is implemented. Ignore that. Ignore that happened. Ignore that happened too. Excuse me? Why is that open? Why is it not closed? Nope. This is the bottom tower. This is the worst tower I've played. I'm sorry. As Steeple of Bad Cable Management, you have some competition. TOW is after your spot on the placement for my rankings. That should not be open. I literally closed it with the lever. That is the first fail of this tower that genuinely pisses me off. But it's fine. I mean, when I think about it, it's like 20 seconds of gameplay lost. Could be worse. Right? I don't have to redo the whole floor, right? Right? I think I. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I think I hit the button and I went the wrong way. I hit the button and I went the wrong way! Oh my god! I hit the button and I went the wrong way, so now I have to do the whole floor over again! My brain is just not functioning because this tower is trash! This tower is trash! No! This tower sucks! This tower sucks! Dog, how is this so challenging? This is like intense. I have like the most stupid pouty face right now, bro. Like, the hatch, when I fell to floor 6, that should be closed. So I don't know what we're doing, by the way. I don't know what we're doing. Second of all, I don't know what I'm doing. I hit the button that takes me back to that hatch. And you know what I do? I take the path I shouldn't be taking. I take the path I shouldn't be taking. And I'm making myself redo the entire floor. And as a reward for making myself redo the whole floor, I got sent to 2 floors below. See, like, I'm impatient, right? I'd rather not be taking my time on this. But I'm not going to hear the end of it if I fall any floor below this. So, I'm not going to... I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to take my time. Dude, I might... Is this, like... Is this floor 4? I'm so sorry, guys, that you had to see this gameplay. Just be thankful it wasn't as bad as cable management. Cable management was still worse. Though I didn't crash out on bad cable management. I'm crashing out on this tower because the floor 6 hatch should be closed. And none of this would be happening if the hatch on floor 6 stayed closed. We have like a magician in the server opening the floor 6 hatch for just to screw me up, I guess. I guess. This is a Cow's Victor. Yep. 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 Is the only good thing about this tower decoration? Yes, actually. Yes. I really tried. I really tried to say this tower wasn't as bad as people said it was. But then that floor 6 thing happened. And now this tower sucks. It is the worst tower I've played in this area. That doesn't really say much, though, because all the towers here are good. They're all good. I don't think this tower is terrible. It's just not good. That is my way of coping. What's next? Am I gonna like die to like kill brick damage? Then I'm gonna be back at floor 1. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Guys, I don't know if I can play this tower. I don't know if I can play this tower. I'm making stupid mistakes. I'm making the worst mistakes ever. I'm at the beginning of floor 3! I'd rather be doing the remorseless. Just play Tonos at this point? Well, I already beat it. Like, I want to. But I have towers to actually be completing. You know, and getting the tower point. That's how I view this tower right now. I do it for the tower point and nothing else. Oh my god. I almost fell again because this vine is not reset. Y'all are about to see like the longest completion you've ever seen on this tower. Yeah, I'm struggling. But like, I'm so close. I just gotta get to floor 6 and I have an elevator. Like, it's gonna be so worth it when this tower's done. Yeah, bro, I don't think I can handle all the weird energy. Also, how many tickets do you have? Jesus. This tower also took me an hour and I'm peak kata skill? Oh nah, no excuse for that. Y'all can laugh at me, a Revan player, for loop failing this, but anyone who's kata and loop failing this, oh nah, oh nah, oh nah. That, or it's just everyone is struggling on this tower, and it's not just the me thing. So you guys can't get mad at me. It's not just me. Everyone is struggling on this tower. But the fact that someone who has peak kata skill level loop failing this tower took them an hour to beat, that makes me feel a little bit better, you know? You have to do a wall hop on a wedge to beat the tower? Is this tower like still like super buggy? Because I saw Mives got soft locked earlier. Alright, you've never seen a player more locked on a challenging. We are getting to floor 6. We are getting to floor 6 and closing that hatch. The clip farms are over. Good lord, why is this floor so long? The bugs low-key ruined the experience for me. It saved the experience for me. Because if I had not gotten soft-locked on floor 1, or not floor 1, what am I saying? If I had not gotten soft-locked on day 1 of me doing this tower, I would have had to experience what it's like to do floor 9 all over again because I failed at like floor 10. Y'all jumped this thrice? God dang. Okay. Just gotta get through this floor. Am I there yet? Nope, still got more to do. It was a cool tower just to see what appears to it. I respect it. Everyone can have their opinion. I do see why people could see this as their favorite tower. I mean, as long as they don't loop fail like me. Because the design is cool. It looks cool. I don't agree with the gameplay being cool, but to each their own. Alright guys, we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the floor, I think. I don't even know. Okay. That is a very fast conveyor. Guess we're not almost there. The challenging tower that mentally ruined me. Eternal Towers of Hell. Dude, I was planning on going back to the Remorsals after this. Bro, I don't want to do that anymore, bro. I don't feel like raging even more. I didn't know it was that fast! I didn't know it was that fast! I fell off the... Oh, shoot. I'm not even going to risk it because I'm not quick enough. See? This is me taking my time. This is me taking my time. Ignoring that. This is me taking my time. Taking my time. Taking my time. No rush. Yes! Hallelujah! I said that so wrong. I don't care. Give me my elevator. Now I just have to do floor 10. And not fall in the hatch of floor 6 because apparently that opens for some reason. Imagine if they buff this tower's remorseless. It's already a remorseless, you just don't know it. I don't really like this gameplay. I mean, like, it doesn't let me jump off the truss. Like, guys, I'm pressing spacebar. It doesn't work all the time. There we go. Why does it TP you here? Like, why? Alright, well, I'm just gonna fall down to floor 6. I'm just making sure the hatch is closed before I, like, walk over it. Yeah, I don't... How many tickets have you donated, dude? Thank you, Rennie. I think it is time to finally beat this tower and stop the clip farming. Watch. You guys, no more fails! No more fails from this point onwards. See, what you guys don't understand is that I'm just good at this tower. I'm actually good at this tower. I was just loop failing it, so I didn't have to go back to my remorseless tower, and so I spent like 3 hours on this tower, right? So I could say I did 3 hours for the stream. It really was just a procrastination plan, so I didn't have to go back to the remorseless. It's not copium, though, if I do it first try and stay true to my word. Watch this. Bro, that swing is strict as heck, man. Wait, what? I'm sorry? Well, I guess I lied, guys. There will be... Oh, no, the button's right here. I thought I was supposed to do all this in one continuous, run. Interesting design choice to, duplicate the gameplay of this floor. Like, you're doing the same thing twice. It's the exact same gameplay on the same floor. I haven't failed yet. It's the exact same gameplay. He just copy pasted it. So you're doing the exact same thing twice. Why? Why is that zipline not reset? Yeah, this tower genuinely pisses me off. Why is the hatch opening? Yeah, the tower is bad. There's no hiding it now. I've seen its true colors. I thought floor 9 and 10 were the peak. It's the trash. I'm sorry, but I do not know what they were thinking, putting that super strict swing on a challenging tower. There's an outside time swing that you have like only a few seconds to do. You have to build momentum on it, or you don't make the jump. So like even the time I made it, it was close. It's just not the kind of gameplay I expect on a challenging. No, I think the tower looks good. I would be lying if I said it looks bad. It looks good. The gameplay, though, it outweighs the pro. Like, what are they thinking, bro? Am I gonna get this in time? Oh! Barely! That is a weird X. I almost actually stepped on that. It's the last place I expected it to be. What? Bro, what is that jump? What is that jump? This tower, man. Did I go to the wrong spot? Was I not supposed to jump there? mean, if I have to stay silent to get through this tower, then so be it. I'm dead! I'm dead because the swing isn't there! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, dude, I can't, bro. I can't. Even if the elevator, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is not a challenging tower. It's dog shit. It's actually dog shit. That's what it is. This is. I'm sorry. I'm about to actually lose my mind. Steelspire Horizon. It was actually a good area. There was banger, 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 and then I played this, and then I played this. What? Oh. I mean, this is the third stream I'm doing on this tower. If I don't beat this, I think I'm honestly just going to beat this off stream. TOW cannot be this bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I think it is the weakest tower I've played by far in Steelspire Horizon. I do not say that lightly. It's not even just bugs at this point. I give it the benefit of the doubt thinking, like, if you remove the bugs, it would be good. No. What on earth is Floor 10's gameplay? What is that? Genuinely, what is that? Do you plan on streaming anything else? Today it was just going to be Ito. Tomorrow I'll probably do more Ito and then a mixture of other stuff. I think I'd rather be doing my soul crushing right now. Revisit Zone 10, TOTDP, and TOPL is fire. I played Zone 10 and I played some really terrible difficult tower, and that just, I guess I saw all I needed to see of Zone 10 is what I'll say. God, man, if you like just remove the bugs in 410, I kinda like this tower. It's crazy to say that. Yeah, I was planning on returning to the Remorseless after this today, not anymore. should go to Ashton Tower Works. I do have to revisit that place. Just like Zone 10, though, the first tower I play usually gives me the first impression. The first tower I played there was Tower of Whisking It All, so you could take a guess how that went. Weird Energy said is to be around 20-30 minutes long. Is that accurate? It is accurate if you don't loop fail like me and get 0 bugs. I'm confused. Are you actually supposed to... What? You're supposed to make it there, is it? I guess it's possible. Dog, no, that jump's not makeable. That jump's not makeable. I knew I wasn't crazy. Am I missing something here? Guys, that jump is not makeable. Neither is that platform to that. Your platforms got bugged? Oh. So, I knew I wasn't crazy when I failed it earlier. Am I soft locked? Am I soft locked?